Okay, so the final step for getting new clients, and this is arguably probably the most important one. 4 months ago, I had 0 clients, no leads, and almost no idea where to start. Fast forward to today, I'm managing 5 clients and I'm building momentum every day. Today I'm going to be breaking down my exact step-by-step strategy that worked and how it can work for you, even with no prior experience. Step number 1 is that I got my offer clear and I found my target audience. When I first started out, I was trying to offer way too much. I was trying to offer Facebook ads, Instagram ads, social media management, email marketing, graphic design, you name it, I was basically doing it. And also I was targeting everyone. I was going for gyms, I was going for construction companies, solar companies, and that meant I wasn't resonating with anyone. So what changed was I narrowed down my focus. I focused solely on video shooting, editing, and social media management for local businesses. And the reason this worked is because having a focused offer really makes it easier to market yourself towards a specific target group. So my tip for you is to choose one service and one niche. If you're stuck, brainstorm a little bit. Brainstorm what you're good at and what could potentially become a high income skill in the future, or even now. And bonus points if you already have insider information into that little niche. Step number 2 is, apart from my service-based business, I built a personal brand around my service-based business. My online presence wasn't very convincing for new clients who I wanted to pitch my services to. I didn't have any portfolio, I had no testimonials, so no one could trust me. So I went ahead and started posting on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I included services that I provide, as well as my own editing services that I used for myself and my short videos, which I posted on social media so that people could see what I was capable of even before I had clients. And the reason this worked is because building a personal brand really built a lot of trust with your audience, even if you're new. Showcasing your knowledge makes people confident in hiring you. And the way it worked for me was one of my clients saw my short videos on Instagram and contacted me about it and said that he really liked the way that I did it. And that stemmed into me going and doing work for him and him becoming one of my clients. So I cannot stress enough the value of building your own personal brand. Because even if you're not in a service-based business like I am, it really brings awareness to your brand as a whole and really makes it so your potential customers can really trust you and connect with you online, which then greatly converts into sales. Step number 3 is I started reaching out to warm leads first. At first, I was cold emailing a ton of businesses with absolutely no luck whatsoever. My emails that I was sending them were often very, very generic, and of course they didn't reply because they get hundreds upon hundreds of emails every day and they don't want to listen to you. And so after that didn't work, I quit. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have any clients whatsoever. I just didn't think it was gonna work in the long run. But then it dawned on me, why don't I just reach out to people that I already know? And this is when I got my first client. I've said it in a video before, but he was my former boss and he already knew me and trusted me. And so I just went and I pitched it to him, and of course he said yes because he appreciated my work ethic. So you can reach out to family, friends, or even acquaintances that own businesses and pitch your services to them because they already know you. Depending on what your service-based business is, you can send a message to them highlighting their faults in their ads or their social media, or you can go and meet them in person. So an actionable tip that I can give you is write down 10 people that you know who own businesses who might need your service and reach out to them. Step number 4 is I leveraged testimonials after I delivered results. And once I got a couple testimonials, it was super easy for me to bring on new clients because they had saw something that had worked and were much more likely to trust my services. And I will say testimonials are probably the easiest way to get new clients, because it shows that you've done it in the past, so you can very easily do it in the future. So once you get your first client, please, please, please ask for a testimonial because it will make things 10 times easier in the future. Before I get to my last step, I want to let everyone know that I am offering a one-on-one mentorship call where you can talk to me and I can answer any question you may have about service-based businesses or building your own personal brand. And you can find that in the description below. I would love to see who's building a business and who I can help. So click on the link in the description below and I'll see you there. Okay, so the final step for getting new clients, and this is arguably probably the most important one, and it relates back to a personal brand. I started documenting my journey online. So the problem here was I was only focused on private outreach and I was not building long-term awareness surrounding my brand. When I started sharing my progress and challenges online, like I posted some tips for some businesses, I shared some behind the scenes from some of my other shoots that I've gone to, I used this content to attract new clients who resonated with my story. And the reason this worked is because transparency builds long-term trust. Content positions you as an expert even though you're just starting out. So I've been posting on this YouTube for roughly 2 years. So everyone's seen me start to go to the gym more. Now they can see me when I'm a little bit more grown up and see how far I've come in my work ethic and the fact that I've been disciplined enough to keep posting videos, not consistently for those 2 years, but recently it's been very, very consistent. People can see my work ethic and they can see that I might be someone who's really good to work with. So I would recommend to everyone to post weekly at least some short form content or long form content like I'm doing right now, because it helps people who are watching your videos to get tips, but then also it helps with getting new clients because it shows that you know what you're talking about. So that's it for today's video, but once again, if you want to join my one-on-one mentorship call, it's linked in the description below. I'd be more than happy to jump on a call with you, and I can't wait to see you there. Bye-bye.